Hey guys, Casual Crono here. It is late May 2024, and Bertrand has his True Manifest released. So Bertrand is an Earth user, and his manifest fight basically has him very defensive. He has barriers, he protects his party members while they attack and try to kill me, and so forth. So I'm going to try and show you a few different ways to defeat the Bertrand True Manifest fight. Since he's Earth, the most natural team to bring against him is a Wind team. So I have my Wind Super Boss team with its brand new UI for equipment. You can see instantly all the gear and all the Grasta that each character has, which is kind of nice. It's my typical team as far as Grasta holders. Bertrand, he has the power of Thunder Lance. Not that any character is a Thunder user. I just use him in my Thunder team, but I had 2 empty slots, so I just tossed on 2 proficiency debuffs. And then Tomei has Power of Gale, Enhance of Max HP for Katana users, and Almighty Power Avenger. And that is to beef up Sesta's damage. Sidekick-wise, the usual Tetra and Guns. So we're going to start off with this team.
Get behind me.
And on the first turn, I'm going to have Yipha cast Faith on Sesta. We're going to Demonic Thrust to reduce power. She's going to Twin Blade Wolf because that's what she always does. And we're going to go ahead and get physical and type resistance going on Soira.
Blessings upon you. Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
And she's able to bring him down on the first turn. Miyu transforms into Miyu ES and zaps me with some thunder. She heals everyone, and then Felmina ES, whom I don't have yet, has joined in the fight. Tetra fortunately heals most of the team, and his aura kicks in, so now they all have a little boost to their type and physical resistance. So here on the second turn, we're going to go ahead and Floor Breeze. She's going to beef up the team's resistance some more. We're going to go ahead and Dragon Assault just to work on the AF gauge. And Sesta's going to Twin Blade Wolf again.
Blessings upon you. Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless. May the light of hope never fade.
Now here on the second turn, or at least whenever Miyu transforms into Miyu ES, she creates an Awakened Thunder Zone. So remember that we have Bolt of Bahamut that if we use during Stellar Burst will destroy the current zone, including awakened ones, and put on Wind King stance. So on this turn, we're going to blow the AF bar, and we're just going to beat him down until we get the ability to do Stellar Burst. So we're going to do Crusher Blow, Dragon Assault. We're going to do 1 Binoct Buos, so we have that extra power boost during the AF gauge. And she's going to spam Floor Breeze. And that is nice since we'll also beef up their stacks of power and int reduction. I might work in 1 Demonic Thrust because that also reduces power and intellect for 5 turns. So do 1, 3, 2, 1, and then just spam 1s until we can Stellar Burst. 1, 3, 2, 1. Spam, spam, spam. And we can burst now. So we're going to Bolt of Bahamut. That will break the zone and give me back my Wind Zone. And then we continue spamming. We can't Twin Blade Wolf because we didn't start the turn with a Divine Wolf stack. But now that we have the Awakened Zone, she can start Twin Blading Wolf again. The battle will end once he goes down and basically loses all of his health. I'm not sure if he has any HP stoppers during the process or not. So, we're going to Twin Blade Wolf. We're going to Dragon Assault. We're going to Been Knocked because it only lasts for the current turn. And we're going to go ahead and do an Elemental Guard, since they already have their 3 stacks of Voice and Seer.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Thanks to all the defenses, you can tell that the opponent is not really doing that much damage. Not too concerned about it. And Bertrand keeps putting up barriers every single turn, so you definitely want to use a barrier-piercing character if you can. So we'll go ahead and Dragon Assault again, Been Knocked again, and we're going to Voice and Seer again.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
But we didn't really need to, we knocked it out. So that was Bertrand's true manifest fight with my pretty much usual wind team. Now let's say that you don't have Suzette, or you don't have her Stellar Awakened, but you have Melody, AS. So we're going to do the same fight, only with Melody instead of Suzette. And Melody is geared defensively as well. Purity Staff, HP, Grasta, stuff like that. Suzette's role in the previous fight was basically to provide pain and poison and to reawaken Wind Zone. Melody does the same thing. She provides pain and she gives the team the enemies get a reduction in power and intellect, and she also can give a 50% damage barrier. So she basically fulfills the same role. We're going to go ahead and Faith again. She's going to Twin Blade again. And we're going to Voice and Seer. So pretty much the same general pattern as last time.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless.
Alright, he gets healed, my team gets zapped, and Felmina ES makes an appearance. So we're going to do the same pattern as last time. We're going to Twin Blade. I could do Depravity again and reduce everyone's power and give a damage barrier. I could do Magical Smash, which would improve Sesta's critical damage. I could use Dark Drill to reduce wind resistance. You know, I have choices, so I'm going to do Depravity. Okay. We're going to go ahead and beef up resistances. And we're going to Floor Breeze and start working on the reduction of power and intellect.
Listen, these are the cries of the voiceless. May the light of hope never fade.
Now, unlike Suzette, Melody can't immediately restore through like a burst or something. We have to wait until she enters her demented state. But all the same, we can still blow the AF bar and work in some additional buffs. So we're going to blow the AF bar. She's just going to crush her blow over and over again. We're going to go ahead and Depravity for the barrier once and Magical Smash once. And then we'll spam Dark Drill. So we'll probably do 3. We've already cast this, so we're going to do 2. She's going to be spamming Floor Breeze. We might work in an Elemental Guard as well, since we can't immediately turn off the Thunder Zone. So we'll do 1. We'll just go ahead and do 3, 2, 3. And then we'll just spam 1 for the most part. Try to work into depravity if I notice it. 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, depravity, and then just spam 1s. So even under the Thunder Zone, we still did a pretty decent amount of damage to Bertrand. You still can't Twin Blade Wolf, so we'll just attack. At this point, I could continue to Dark Drill, or I can continue to give the damage barrier. I kind of like the damage barrier, because basically we're just waiting around until Melody knocks this zone out. Well, we'll continue to Benoct, since we just did Athdocus during the AF bar. And we worked in an Elemental Guard, so we could go ahead and do a Floor Breeze, just work up some more on the AF bar. The Awakened Thunder Zone has run out now. So we'll just go ahead, we'll rebuff Athdocus, and we'll rebuff Elemental Guard.
Blessings upon you.
And Melody has kicked in, and we have the Awakened Wind Zone. And you all know what that means. The boss is low on health, and we have access to Twin Blade again. So we'll go ahead, we'll Dark Drill, we'll Benoct since we're doing more damage this time, and we'll rebuff Foy Sincere. Doesn't look like any of the debuffs are about to wear off. Probably don't need it unless there's an HP stopper. And there isn't. So if you don't have Suzette, basically just wait it out until Melody can drop the Wind Zone. Next, we're going to try a magic team. Unfortunately, I don't have the ultra powerful magic user Yakumo, and I am missing some other magic characters, so the best I can do is this team here. We have Jet Shion, Xianhua, Iphi, and Yipha. Yipha is going to cast Faith on Xianhua, who's the main damage dealer. We're going to attack Order and deploy Magic Fate Stance. And then we're going to awaken the zone. Iphi is going to cast Pain Poison and reduce power.
Blessings upon you. Die.
And now we have an awakened magic zone. Turn 2. We're going to go ahead and beef up defenses. Power. We're going to go ahead and Horizon. And we're going to go ahead and do increased damage based on magic.
Blessings upon you.
And that brings out round 2. Iphi revives.
How's that?
We know that the awakened magic zone is going to be destroyed after this turn. So So we're going to Horizon again. We're going to go ahead and inflict Break. We're going to Rosa Liliac so the other two have a reduction in power. And we're going to Benacht. There's the break. As you can see, Horizon did a fairly decent amount of damage. We could blow the AF bar and basically do the same thing again. Or we can just go ahead and try it as it is. So we're going to... well, doesn't really matter with her. We probably shouldn't attack because that would ruin the break. So we'll do that. And we'll Benacht again. And the battle is taken care of.
Path to victory.
So this team, really quickly. Shion is defensive based, all HP and HP ore except for one, just don't have it upgraded. Miyaki staff, smoke drift ring, and dragon bond badge, which gives him health and regen if you're not familiar with it. Xianhua was the main damage dealer, therefore she had the best weapon, Elpis Rod, Dryad's Ring, and Int plus Speed Halved Badge. She had 3 Power of Pain, 1 with Bullseye, 1 with Rose of with Thorns, and Last Stand Ore, which is the one... let's see. Power of Pain... It's Adversity. It increases damage for each enemy in battle. Well, at the second part, there's 3 total enemies, so it's basically contributing a lot of extra damage. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this new UI. Iphi had all HP, Purity Staff, Subspace Ring, and Life Spring Badge. Yipha had all HP, Miyaki's Hammer, Mujima, and Spirit Badge, and she did die once. That was the main 4, sidekick-wise. Had Tetra, sub-sidekick Gunts, but he didn't come into play here. Had Bertrand, of course. And then for Grasta Holder, Helena had Sound Body for Synth to boost Xianhua's mana as well as health, Enhance if max HP, and Power of Void for staff users. A lot of the personality ones that improve type attack don't really help Xianhua because she doesn't do type attack damage. Now, I was playing around with other teams. Since he does barriers, I tried my Alma Thalili team, I tried my Minalka team, but he's apparently null to most other elemental types. So Minalka was doing 0 damage, Thalili 0 damage. So wind damage always seems to go through, and null type magic, like Xianhua, seemed to go through. And I wasn't paying that close attention, but I think possibly shade damage might have been going through. I don't remember seeing a null, but when I lost a few battles, because Iphi was able to attack, but I wasn't paying that close of attention. But I'm pretty sure if you want to beat this fight, stick with wind or stick with null type attacks. So anyway, that was how to defeat Bertrand's true manifest fight 3 different ways. I hope one of these helps you. Casual Crono, signing out.